Hello, everybody. This is Gigi Hiro, and welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I don't even want to waste any more time making an intro for this one. You can see what's on the screen. You know what's coming. Let's jump right into it. Then there was the sound of the coffin lid unlatching. Someone sat up out of it.
Huh, no way.
Uh huh.
Wh-
Why?
Why are you? Oh, is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
Uh huh. Guys, I'm so emotional. I'm gonna cry.
Snake! You? Why? Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
No, but we'll explain in a second. Right now, you have to get out of there and give your sister a big hug. Just like Rip Van Winkle. Still, it was very much like Snake to simply cut to the heart of the matter and ask.
Oh. Jeez.
Junpei and Seven shared a wry smile. Clover's eyes were filled with tears.
You're back!
With a cry of joy, she leapt into Snake's arms.
Gently now.
Yes! Yes! Y'all, this feels so good. I don't know what's gonna happen from now on. I don't know. There are so many questions that I have regarding the door 9 that's left at the incinerator, but look at this.
My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back!
They're both alive and they're happy and they're together. Clover looked like nothing so much as a lost childhood finally found her home. She cried and cried and cried. Her eyes were red and her nose was running. She hiccuped and gasped as if she were about to begin hyperventilating. Yeah, man.
You're back! You're really here!
Her voice was happy but almost desperate, as if she feared he would disappear again if she stopped talking to him. Tear after tremendous tear rolled its way down her face. Her small arms strained as she clutched Snake's body as tightly as she could. Perhaps she had to convince herself he was real. Yeah. Perhaps she was worried he would be gone the moment she let go. Perhaps she simply didn't know what else to do.
You're back!
Oh, this is so sweet.
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
You might as well have. After everything we have been through together with Clover in this route, this has been such a Clover heavy playthrough. This feels earned, you know? Good for her. Good for them, honestly.
Not as though you did! I really thought you were dead!
Yeah.
Huh?
You jerk! Idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
Oh. Clover rocked into sobs so great she could no longer talk. It was a touching reunion between brother and sister. Even though Junpei knew they had little time and every minute they waited was a minute they wasted, it felt cruel to pull them apart. Junpei and Seven sat down on one of the pews, waiting for Clover to calm down before explaining to Snake what had transpired. Yeah. About all that.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you.
Uh-huh.
In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes.
Yeah. And we'll never learn why he got killed. I mean, it's too early to say never, but this route can be much longer, can it? Like, we're here, so has this always been that long? Have I just failed to scroll down all the way? Hang on. This hasn't always been this long, has it? That's so much. Huh? I thought we were almost ready. Oh, jeez. What did I lock myself into right now? Oh well. I mean, can't complain, you know? I love this game. I want to play as much of it as possible. But geez, that's so many sections left. My goodness. All right. So this playthrough is gonna be much longer than I thought.
Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Yeah. He had quickly and neatly summarized the events of several
Yeah.
hours. Junpei
You
nodded.
also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have it straight?
Yep.
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Right. We didn't even have time to tell everyone else about that.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Yeah, there's just a guy there. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Why? They stop doing this. I mean, or can they stop copying me?
Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed, but it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why.
Yeah.
The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
Why were they killed in the way they were? I mean, I think we pretty much know everything there is to know. I mean, except the identity of Guy X. But we know how it happened. We have no idea about the captain. I'm gonna call him captain just because he's wearing the captain's clothes, but who knows?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
Yeah.
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X.
Okay, so he's Mixter X in this playthrough. Got a little bit more class.
Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of weird robes.
Mm-hmm.
That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X.
Yeah, like, was he drugged?
We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up.
Right, so he was asleep. He might have mentioned this in the previous playthrough, but honestly, there was so much happening, I forgot all the details. I'm sorry for that.
I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me.
Which would make sense why he wasn't knocking.
They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
But why? Why did that happen?
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
Yeah.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
I do seem to remember, however, that the guy, Mr. X, let's call him by his new name, they described him as being like, well, Ace described him as being like sort of out of it, like he had been drugged or something. So what the hell is going on? So a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What
Okay,
happened?
sorry.
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted.
Yeah,
A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room.
all
I
right.
believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Looks that way, huh?
But why would Zero meddle like that? I don't know. I don't know if he would.
There's nothing else I have to tell you.
On the other hand, who else but Zero would have the means to do something like that, you know? Ah, there's so many questions.
When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Junpei crossed his arms and thought.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes?
Right, this is something that we have an advantage on because we know what happened. We know all that.
How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean?
However, that's a good point. How would that benefit Zero? Did Zero want that Guy X killed so badly that he knew that Ace could be provoked into killing him if he thought he was Snake? It's very convoluted. It sounds very convoluted, but it's really not. I mean, it's more like Zero having something against Mr. X and using Ace as his way of killing him. Zero has like full control of this ship, so why not just do it, you know? I don't know. I'm definitely lacking a lot of information.
And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had gone.
Yes, please clear this up for me because I'm pretty sure he did read this, right?
Where did those words come from?
So, is he just having trouble remembering where he read it? Because he just skimmed when he took, when Clover showed him the note. Maybe he was just skimming and he wasn't paying much attention. And this voice, this like subconscious or June's spirit or whatever. Well, not spirit, she's not dead. I hope. Was that her speaking to him, sort of like, you know, it wouldn't make much sense, like, from a scientific point of view, but it's the kind of thing that they would write into, like, a romance story.
Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them?
Yeah, he went through none of the deductive work that he went through in the previous playthroughs. He just did that, and you were supposed to know the answer without any explanations. Seven had asked him about it while they waited for Clover to finish crying. He had no answer from them, and he still did it.
All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously.
Almost like telepathy, would you say?
I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean?
Like being in a situation where danger prompts you to activate some sort of telepathic connection through morphogenetic fields? I don't know, man. Look, it's been the theme of this playthrough. It has to mean something, you know? His mind was a maelstrom of mysteries, clues, theories, and more mysteries. He could barely think.
Also, Snake and Clover have been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
Yes.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things.
Yes, good that they're bringing this up. This is exactly where I was going.
The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
You can't see me, but I'm nodding.
And someone did actually die.
Yeah.
A girl.
Uh-huh.
Her name was...
There had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The 2 murders. Switching clothes. The Nonary game.
What does it all mean? And whatever strange thing was happening to Junpei himself. The maelstrom in his head spat out words and ideas that disappeared back into it almost as soon as he grasped them. But as he struggled through them, Junpei began to realize something. There was something that tied all of them together. And the point connecting the dots... Zero themselves.
He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
How would you go about that? Who was Zero? Junpei had the beginnings of a theory. If he could only test it. Or perhaps...
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape.
What is Junpei thinking? What's this theory and how would he test it? I'm so curious to see where this is going because I have no idea right now.
Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Yeah, our numbers actually match now.
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
5 plus 4 plus 7 plus 2, 18. 1 plus 8, 9.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Yes!
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
She had already been thinking about this, huh? As they sniped back and forth, Junpei glanced at Snake's left hand. He was wearing a bracelet with a 2 on it.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it. Let's just get going.
Yeah. 7 stomped off toward the smaller number 9 door. Clover, Snake, and Junpei followed. 7 quickly laid his hand on the red. An asterisk appeared on the screen. Junpei and the others followed suit and laid their hands on the scanner panel. Soon there were 4 asterisks on the screen. 7 glanced at them, then laid his hand on the lever of the red.
All right. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Junpei is thinking. Junpei paused for a moment.
Not yet.
Right. Okay.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
We have so many mysteries surrounding this ship. Places we haven't been. Keycard we haven't used. Is that what he's thinking about?
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever?
Why?
I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, all right? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay?
Right.
Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Sure. Junpei looked directly into Seven's eyes. The older man looked back for a moment, then nodded.
Fine.
Just testing if it works at all? Seven pulled down on the lever and door 9 creaked open. Then they waited. 6, 7, 8... After 9 seconds, the door closed.
All right. That means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Maybe he was worried about what Ace said about a possible trap.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is.
What is he thinking about? What am I missing? So, we knew that already. It's obvious. It's obvious that the 4 of us can open door 9 because our numbers add up to 9. And Junpei's like, obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. But...
Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
Uh-huh.
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Right.
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
Oh, he knows. Yes. Okay, good. That actually makes it so that we don't have to backtrack all the way, and he will just see, oh, it's gone, and then we go back. This is good. This is good. We can speed things along. Right. That one's meant to be like number 6 for some reason. Again, I do hope June isn't involved in all that because she's also number 6. I don't know. For a moment, Clover looked surprised, but she recovered quickly and stuck her tongue out at Junpei.
So you did know I had it.
Yeah, girl.
I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
She reached into one of the pockets of her voluminous jacket and produced a bracelet. Junpei took it from her and turned to 7.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
Sure.
Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet.
5 plus 4 plus 0 equals 9. But I think that's not gonna work.
The big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on?
Doubtful, but not impossible.
Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Again, I don't think Cap is 0, but who knows at this point, honestly.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever.
However, the door didn't open. The red display read error.
I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
What does this tell us indeed?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, it's a different number. But why is it a different number?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet?
Yeah, it read it.
Whether or not it's on your wrist, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register.
7 waved his bracelet in front of the scanner panel. Sure enough, as a single asterisk appeared on the red.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Junpei scanned the bracelets with this combination. Right. So if we're trying to get 9, and we have to use all of these people here. Going off of the assumption that it's 6 and that hasn't changed, then we would need to get like 18, right? Can we make that? Let me point this out. 6 and 5 and 4 and 7. That's 4, so no. But what if I add 2 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7 plus 6? No. So, okay. Sorry, there's probably an easier way to do this. My brain is not in this headspace for math right now, so bear with me, okay? 6 plus 7, that's 13. And then if we have 5, that's 18. Okay, so this should do it. Yeah. So that's myself, 7, and the captain. 7 plus Junpei plus the captain.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap.
7 plus Junpei, 7 plus 5, 12. 1 plus 2, 3. Wait.
If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Yeah.
Hey, it opened! The door opened!
Mm-hmm.
What? Why? What does that mean?
Both 7 and Clover seemed rather shaken as they turned to look at Junpei for answers. The door slid heavily shut. Junpei raised an eyebrow.
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Huh. 7 plus 5 plus 6, 18. 1 plus 8, 9.
But doesn't it say 0?
Yeah.
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
Yeah?
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
What would it be? Why would being an O mean that it's 6?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
Before Junpei could answer, Snake spoke up.
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
Yeah.
I don't get it. What about June?
Yeah?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but
Oh no.
I think June's number was never 6 to begin with.
But it worked, right? But okay. Hang on.
Her bracelet.
Don't tell me. No. Don't tell me she has a 9. But there are 2 9s then?
Was flipped.
Oh my goodness. What does this mean then?
In other words, June's real number is...
9.
That seems the most likely.
Right.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
No.
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up.
They would. Clover grabbed Junpei's notebook and began to write furiously in
Here,
it.
look.
Right? Junpei leaned over to look at
List
it.
of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
Does the math not work?
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake?
Uh-huh. Yeah. No.
And that's everything.
Okay, so door 4. Okay. Let her explain,
I
actually.
wrote down which door she went into and with whom.
Yeah. Going off of the assumption that she's number 6, right?
And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work.
Mm-hmm.
If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Then I thought, well, 9 is like the best number in this game. But then, no, that doesn't make sense.
If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
So what does it mean?
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
If the digital root is 7, then you can't open 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open 8. Do you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
Uh-huh. Santa's always been with her, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Does that mean that Santa's not 3 either?
Yes, that's right.
What number are we even?
What about it?
That's quite simple, really.
He's also a different number.
You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
Oh, crap. Shit.
Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing?
Yeah, and here I was thinking, oh, what a nice thing for him to do. No, it's that their numbers have to go together for some reason that they're about to say, but I'm thinking, yeah, his number is not 3. But if they go together, they make the math work?
The answer is easy.
Has he been, like, planning shit all along? Oh my goodness.
Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus.
Yeah.
Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3.
Yeah.
Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah.
Sure.
7 took the pen from a confused Clover and began to adjust her calculations.
This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
No! No way. He read out the changes he'd made. When he finished, he looked at Snake. Snake smiled.
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7.
Holy no.
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
Fuck me.
No way. Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3.
Well, then maybe I'm number 1. No, that's just a joke. What the hell?
Plus 3 and minus 3,
Yeah,
they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
true.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the Nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
Oh, I think I know what's going on. Yeah, I think this confirms it for me then. That was definitely 100% his sister. And he's trying to get revenge on the people who killed her. But then, that still doesn't answer why many of us are here. But it does answer why Ace is here. Shit!
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0.
Okay, maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but this is where my brain is going right now. Holy shit!
If my hypothesis is correct.
What the hell? What the hell is this game? Like, what even? Who comes up with this? I don't have words. This game has made a fool of me. At every step of the way. Just when I think I'm understanding what's going on, it throws something random at me like this. Well, it's not random, obviously. It's been, like, planned and meditated and everything. Shit, man. Clover bit her lip. She seemed to be having some difficulty believing her brother's explanation. Okay, just because his bracelet works as a 0, that's still not 100%. I hate to be this person. That's still not 100% confirmation that he is 0. But it's pretty darn suspicious. Junpei. Junpei remained silent and thought.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right.
Right, because let me think about the previous playthrough, okay? Let me think about other doors that Santa has gone through and what the numbers were. The first door, he went through with June and Lotus as well. Was Ace there? No, it was everyone except Seven and Snake. So that was Clover, Ace, June, Lotus, and himself. Do the numbers still match up? Sorry, I need to punch in the actual numbers. So Ace, Clover, Lotus, then June with number 9, and then himself. Yep, that checks out. Okay, sure. Still though, Junpei thinks that something doesn't seem right. Let's see where he's going with this.
Bracelet being flipped.
Yeah, like, why would that be? And why would there be, like, a 3 instead of a 0 and an O instead of a... You know, instead of a 6 or whatever. And unless you're telling me it's not a 3 and it's an E and hex comes into play or something, but no, E is not 0 in a hex, so...
Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets.
Yeah, but just like there are 2 number 9 doors, maybe that's just a thing. Still though, good point, but let's think about it.
And if that's the case?
All right, that's enough talking.
But if that's the case, if there are 2 number 9 bracelets, then what?
Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
I need to hear his thoughts on this because right now I'm just blindsided, you know? Door 9 open. Like, I'm just along for the ride at this point. I'm not in control of the things that are happening on the screen. They leapt through.
Oh, it's right there.
The dead was directly in front of them as they came through the door. Quickly, they scanned their bracelets. Alright. And the detonator stopped. After pausing for a moment to catch their collective breath, Junpei and his companions headed down the long hallway in front of them.
All right, let's keep going.
Long hallway? Wasn't there, like, a door? Oh, well. After the door, I will imagine. At the end was a set of stairs leading into the ship.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Uh-huh. They leaned out and looked over the side.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
After deciding it was safe, they headed down the stairs. Shit, are we gonna run into everyone else? That's gonna be awkward as hell. Before long, Junpei and his companions found themselves on the bottom deck. They turned left into another hallway, at the end of which they found another door.
Hey, it's a...
Shit! We don't have that! Oh, I think I know this one. That's Pluto, isn't it? Maybe? Shit, we don't have that. It looked like the sort of harpoon one would use to hunt fish, the kind with 3 prongs. Okay, maybe that's Neptune then. I was thinking Pluto, I don't know, because Hades, Pluto, also has like a trident, but it's actually a bident, so maybe that's Neptune. You know, Poseidon. Snake traced the shape of it with his fingers.
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Where? We haven't checked out the library yet. Do we have time to go?
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go. Clearly wasn't gonna open this door.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Yeah.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
It's all wrong. We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, we have to, you know, just looking at where the story is going and how many sections we still have left. Oh, jeez, this is so bad for my heart. After examining the door for a few more minutes, they gave up and headed back the way they'd come.
Hey, another door.
With a little more searching, they found a metal door.
And a card reader this time.
Yes, yes. Okay, so we don't have to go, like, all the way back. My original theory was that there would be something at the end of the captain's quarters, but obviously we didn't find anything there, so what am I talking about? A symbol was engraved onto the card reader.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
He muttered to himself and slid the card through the reader. Let's go, go, go! It beeped once and the light of it turned green. With a heavy metal groan, the door creaked open. And what is he thinking about? Junpei, Clover, Snake, and Seven looked at one another, nodded, and stepped through. The room they found themselves in was full of books. Yes!
Wow!
This place, I was right. God damn. Alice is here. Apparently.
It's totally full of books.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
Well, she's not here, but the riddle said something like a door adjacent to the Forest of Knowledge or something. So maybe like there's a door to the side or something. Or maybe that's the door that we still have in front of us. I don't know. It looked remarkably like a library. Not the sort of library where large numbers of people came to read books. More like the sort of library that was simply a place to store books. He felt a little overwhelmed by the sheer number of books, but Junpei did his best to speak with authority.
All right, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key.
Yeah.
I say we split up and look for it.
Yeah, absolutely no messing around. We need that shit.
Okay.
It's time to lock in, okay?
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Yeah. Alice slips in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. Yeah, past the Forest of Knowledge. So, shit. As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words flow through his mind. Seek a way out. We will do so in the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This was an insane episode. Like, everything just suddenly collapsed. I don't know how else to describe it. My brain is like blown. I'm thinking about so many different things, so many different theories. Things finally seem to be making sense. There are still questions that I have. There are routes I haven't seen. There's shit over there that I don't know about. But it seems like we're going down a particularly long ending. And I wonder what the hell is going to be waiting for us. I can't wait to play more. Oh, that's going to be so difficult because I have so much work this week. But never mind that for now, okay? Guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this playthrough. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.